Hello, Rink Rivals, and welcome to the Rivalry. That is Haas.
That is Scribs.
And I'm also here too.
That's right. We are back together, me and Haas, with our special guest, our very good friend, Eric H. Music. Eric, thank you for joining us on the first live show of the season
Thanks for having
uh,
me, guys.
for the Rivalry. Yeah, yeah, no, fantastic. We are certainly excited to have you. We all just came off a different live show that was quite something. Oh, we're being told it's very laggy.
Is it very
Oh,
laggy?
whatever. It'll be fine. But yeah, we're coming off a bit of a different live show than what we're doing right here. And we're certainly going to talk about that. But I do want to just let everyone know, real quick, just sort of what to expect from media for this season. Because what our plan is to do one of these rivalry live shows about we're going to do about three of them throughout the season: the post draft, a mid season, and then a pre playoff one. And of course, there will be podcasts in between that. So it should go like two podcasts for every live show. So you'll get your weekly content out there, and you'll get to see me and Haas, and maybe Eric, maybe a different special guest. Who knows? Who knows? We're crazy. We could do anything. But
Especially with this player base, man. Who knows? Who knows what might show up?
that's true. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to be a little selective. We got some straight up animals out there. But all right. So the plan for today, I think first off, before we even get too crazy, we're gonna be talking about all kinds of things. Player value, valuable players, agents. We're gonna grade teams because I know people just love when we straight
Mhm.
up slap grades on them.
Mhm.
And then do our top threes, maybe some other things. But before we do anything else, let's just talk about the draft as a whole. All three of us were there. We saw it all go down. Eric, we'll start with you. You can lead us off on this one. How did you feel about it? How did you feel about the show, the draft, and how everything presented and went down?
It was so great. There was no tech issues for the first time ever. I know we said that in draft night, but there's always there's always like one medium size to large size thing, I should say, that happens, and it didn't happen this time. Um, and I remember we were all kind of looking at each other near the end. I'm like, oh, we're almost done. Because last season it was like, what was it, like 12, 15? We were like, Screws has to go to work in the morning. I got them like, we're heads in our hands. That didn't happen. It was just smooth. The graphics were great. And it was just the content was fun, man. Like I had said on draft night, there was some surprises. But it just shout out to the managers for keeping it rolling. Everybody was available. Nobody was out in the shed smoking. And it was great. My thoughts were it was fun. It's always such a fun night.
Yeah, Haas, how did you feel about it?
I thought it was amazing. I mean, I think it was one of our biggest turnouts, and for a summer season, it was absolutely fantastic. The amount of signups we had, teams, everything from top to bottom was top notch. So it was a good, successful draft. With for as big as of a summer season as it was phenomenal.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned tech issues, Eric, because there was actually a tech issue that Ragai was like kind of freaking out about in the background that was so cool looking. I
It
didn't
was the
even realize it was a tech
I wasn't
issue.
going to tell anybody, but yeah, it was the Bob Ross happiest accident of all time.
Yeah, it was so cool. Like I was like, this screen is awesome. My guy's like, it's not supposed to be there yet. I'm like, but it's so cool every time.
Yeah,
Um,
if anybody doesn't know, there's that big giant graphic that came on with the team logo and it said draft complete. That was only supposed to come up when their entire draft was complete, not the player.
right.
But I gotta say, Rye Guy, I vote keep it after every pick.
I thought it was awesome. Like,
Because when
really,
that Flamingos logo came up getting Chandler, I went nuts.
yeah,
It was awesome.
I thought it was really, really cool. It was just funny to hear him like, no. No, that's the stuff only our Patreon members get is the secret Rye Guy commentary in the background.
That's right, and it's
Um,
fantastic.
anyways, yes, I was thoroughly impressed. I thought it again very smooth. The managers, shout out to you guys. because no, Rob, thank you for not attempting to actually break the bot this time. That was very kind of you. Um, Thank you to all the managers who really kept things rolling. Our breaks were, you know, long enough without being too long, and everything was smooth. So we loved it. We had a great time, and I was in bed by 12. So loved it. Loved it. But tell you what, you're not here to listen to us talk about how much we love being on the draft panel. That's not what people want. We're gonna
That's true.
Chandler says the draft was only cool for about 3 minutes. The, the damn ego on this dude, man. All right,
Crazy,
let's
dude.
we're gonna talk about several things. Let's kick it off with the best, or what we consider the best value players. The players who, whether you want to call it a steal, I guess you could say, or the player that's gonna, you know, that their dollar value is going to look real good towards the end of the season. I know I got a bunch, but we can name like one or two each at least,
Yeah.
and see what we're going. So I know I do get the live chat, Fatal. This is fantastic. It's not just me talking to a like a wave of my voice. There's like actual people involved. There's all kinds of cool stuff happening. Uh, I love it. But all right, let's talk about value players. I know I gave you guys a bunch of homework, so I appreciate you going through with this.
Mhm.
Haas, would you like to start off?
Yeah. I
Give us
think
at least one.
my biggest one. I know he's part time, but Riker at 9 to me was very good value for even though he is part time, insane value.
$9. I mean, a $9 record sounds insane, right?
Yeah.
Guy has led the league in goals in the past and driven teams to the finals and beyond. So,
I'd argue
yeah.
that if you got 6 guaranteed games out of Riker, that would be worth
Right.
$9. Like,
Yeah.
if you could trade $9 of your salary cap to get 6 almost guaranteed wins, would you do it? Probably yes, right?
Yeah.
Probably, in a short, that's what, a whole week's worth. That's
Yeah, I mean,
20% of the season. Sure. I think that's a fair way to say it.
yeah.
I don't dislike it at all.
Um,
So, okay. All right. Do you want to
I'll
hit
tell
me
you
with
what. Do you
one?
want me one at a time? Or you just want me to like rattle them all off and then you do yours
I think we'll just roll around in a circle.
one at a
Or do
time or
you
all of
do
them?
you want to? Let's just do one at a time. We'll just
Okay.
make our way around because you
Uh,
probably have a whole list of people you want to
well,
make
yeah.
new
Well,
friends with.
I had 4 absolute steals. The top of my list was Jeeves at $3. That's crazy. Jeeves at 3 is cray. It's cray.
Yep.
There was a 15 team season, and the starting center on the finals team, the second place team, is $3. That's not right. It's not right.
Yeah.
He's awesome, and he's back with the same team, so there's a chemistry thing too. 3 is nuts. Even if you think he's the third player on that line, still gotta be double digits, in my opinion. Great
The
value.
crazy part is he might be the fourth player on that line, and that's a thing that I will certainly be talking about in a little bit. That I mean, man, that team. But all right, we're not talking about teams yet.
Not
You get
yet.
me going.
Mhm.
Yes, Jeeves, obviously coming off a cup uh, finals, and still for that kind of money value. I mean, it's crazy. Brendan Moore was very smart to wait and just
Yeah.
reassemble his whole team. That is buck wild. Um,
Completely on purpose strategy, and it went exactly as he planned.
yep. All right. I went with what I consider an easy pick because it's a $1 player, and they're all good value. But that's Animal, who had a tough season playing on a struggling group of troopers. But the guy is very good, and he is capable of being your number 2 forward. And if you get that for $1, I mean, that's going to be very, very good value because the dude can play, like for real. He has the ability to score in bunches. He can win a game. He can win. I would say he's capable of winning a series. and for a buck, that's that's great. Who doesn't want that out of a guy?
Yeah, I mean it's fantastic. I was shocked when he only went for $1. Um, again, it's insane value. Um, for animal there, played pretty well in Gooper Troopers. Um, and he played it out, which is another respectable thing, right? You're on basically probably the worst team, and you're still playing, which is fantastic. So good for him. Shows he has a
Yeah.
good attitude.
And he's not going to be required to be even the number two. He'll have Buckley and Bills playing with him.
Right.
So he'll have the opportunity to kind of have no pressure and just do his thing. If that team doesn't score goals, no one's going to be like, "What are you doing, animal?" You know what I mean?
Yep.
So the pressure is off of him, and I think this could be very good for him. And sometimes he'll have Hergy. It's like
Yeah, I was gonna jump in and say that.
Yeah.
it's so crazy. Um, yeah, very, very good, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does throughout this whole season. Do we want to keep going? Let's go. Yeah. Do you want to do one more
Yeah.
each?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, Eric looks like he just wants to rattle off 15 names right now.
No, I love this. This is like the thing I was most excited to talk about.
All right,
He
perfect.
the guy I go for my next one is Witten at 2.
Just all the part-time guys.
Dude, he's part time, but he's still worth more than $2. He's a
mean,
fantastic defenseman, and he should have definitely went for more, even at part time. He's definitely worth 10, if not more. But Witten was my second pick here for good value.
I mean, I can't complain with that.
No, that's totally agree with you, dude. Totally agree with you. My other one was Cruel Bloom at 3. I mean,
Yep.
what are we doing?
That's
Listen,
that's
I
crazy.
think Easy would tell you himself that he's not the $30 player that he has been in the past. But what was he last season? 27,
Right.
28
And
to 3. Like that's not a real thing. Like that's not an appropriate value discrepancy.
that's
He's absolutely still a rosterable starter D man in this league.
Right.
And not probably, definitely in the top 10 of certainly RDs, if not top 5. So I was pretty stunned to see him go for 3. I remember that was nuts.
yeah, that's the Gooper Trooper effect, right? He had most certainly the worst season of his probably hockey career ever,
Yeah,
as it was a particularly rough one. Sorry, Fatal. But
it do be like that.
even still,
I've been there.
yeah, just crazy. And Willis knew what's up. Like that's crazy. $3 blows my mind. At the time, we were
Mhm.
like, "What?" Go back and look at all of our reactions
Oh yeah,
to
that was
that.
a moment for all of us. We were just stunned, and that was one of those times in the draft too where we started realizing like, um, how this just the managers were also evenly like battling for each other's players. That the higher end guys were like real even, so a bunch of teams were like out sooner. And
Yeah,
then in the latter half of the draft, we were getting like even crazier value picks because teams just didn't have money.
Right.
Like Rob didn't have money for like 17 rounds, and all like half those teams just didn't have any money. So like all of a sudden there you go, and Problem's $3 because nobody has as many money or a roster spot to give up.
Well, and that strategy worked out for Brindy too. Like we just talked about with Jeeves. You wait till near the end of the draft to get people are out of money. And then you do get
Yeah.
your guys you really want because they flew under the radar. Which is
Mhm.
wild that Jeeves even got nominated so late, but it is what it
right.
is, man. So
A
That's
lot to
the
keep
real.
track of, dude. There's so much to keep track of. Like,
well, no one expected the
what,
season to be as big as it was either.
that is true.
I mean
That is
that's
true.
We definitely did.
right.
We were thinking 8 teams,
We were like,
probably
I'm gonna go
max.
get a margarita,
Right.
check in every now and then.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's the real key is managers need to just nominate some like if you know a guy's got a guy, put him on the block and early so that they have to spend the money early because all the big money goes early.
Yeah.
You know, people really drop it for their main players. All right, I got a couple more.
All right.
You know, this is a I like this guy. I consider him one of the best utility players in the whole league, to be honest. And he plays on the same team as Cruel Bloom, and will probably be playing defense with him at times. And that is
Mm.
RJ for $5. That's an insane value for RJ. Like, he's never gonna be your number one guy at any given position, but he will plug any hole that you have. Yeah, I said it. That you have in your team, and he'll do it with a big old smile on his face. And he's just like, that's such a valuable asset to have, and that's a team, Men in Black, Willis's team, that does have its two part-time guys that will probably need RJ to play, I'm guessing, defense.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll just, I played with him last night, and he was my D partner. Just we were practicing, and we won every game we played. It went great.
yeah,
Pretty stoked. Pretty stoked about
yeah.
it.
He's great. Like, it's, I think that's his number one asset is the fact that you can pay $5 for him and you can have any position on the ice filled.
Yeah,
And that's
it's important, man.
right. Like, to
I
have
always gotta
every
weigh like
team
how
needs that.
important, but it is. Like you can't argue that it absolutely is.
And $5 for that is an absolute steal.
Yep.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's just every team needs a guy like RJ who can just be there to do whatever, and so
Okay.
I think Willis was smart. Was smart to get him. So
Way to go, Cat.
that's my cat. All right, one more round.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
We'll do one more round, and then if I don't know how many more I have two more.
I had 4 total.
I had 4
That's
total.
what I
I
had.
already said 2.
Oh, perfect. So we'll just rattle off the rest.
All right.
Okay.
Why don't and this for the sake of time, why don't you hit us with the last two,
All right.
Haas,
Yeah.
and then Eric, and then we'll come back around.
All right. So my one is another part-time guy, but for $1, you can't beat him, and that's Fowler. Fowler was fantastic for Feet for Hands last year, and
Scribs hates you.
listen,
I do.
for $1,
He doesn't care.
it's a good value.
doesn't
I know
matter.
I know you
He
don't
doesn't
care.
give a shit,
I know.
bro.
It's good
Scribs
value
doesn't
for
care
$1.
if actual John Van Beesbrook from 1994 came back and played. If he was part-time goalie, he doesn't care.
That's the only thing for like Fowler is a fantastic player and a great goalie, and he's worth, I would say, 12 to 15 as a full-time goalie. But part-time goalies, it's
Yes.
just hard. Or Brisky. I'm sorry, I don't know what your name is this week, Fowler. But
I'm with Haas. It's a steal. It's a steal.
All right, and then my
I'm with Haas.
second one, I don't know if I'm
All right, good.
stealing any of your guys's, but my second one is Monster at $1.
okay.
All man.
Yeah.
That's fine. I agree.
We saw him in the combine. He was really good, and he's definitely more than $1. Way more than $1, in my opinion. He really did good in the combine, and he impressed me. So he gets my last nod at $1.
And he's a bit of a utility guy too, by the way. He
yeah.
is.
Which makes him even more valuable.
I don't. The only reason I didn't pick him is because the combine is only but so much of a example, and so I just wasn't sure, is he really the right D man that they are going to want him to be? Because that is what they need him to be.
The Twitch chat got really piped up when Monster won for $1. A lot of people going, "Holy shit, what was that?" A lot of that happened. That's a good sign.
All
That's,
100 of them.
All 100 viewers. That was a big one. So Monster was one of my last two guys, and then my last two guys, another $1 player. Neil should never be $1.
Unbelievable.
Should just never be $1.
No.
He was on a finals team a couple seasons ago. His playoff team, starting center last season. He's one of the most responsible defensively forwards in the league. Again, he's not gonna LT you. He'll tell himself he's not gonna LT you and like score 75 goals, but just absolutely the anchor of a forward line, and just should never be $1. Just should never be $1. It's too cheap, and great for him. Great for him because he gets to play with higher value players. But that's just not the right value. He's not $1.
Not even close. I've known
Yeah,
Neil for a long time. It's not even close.
Yeah, he's not $1.
Yeah.
You know, if players can put their egos aside, everyone should want to be $1.
And
Like that
is
is
the
the
truth.
that is the dream,
That is the
dude.
truth.
The last thing you want to be is like this has happened to me all the time. Like people just pay too much. Like I don't spend that kind of money. Like don't do it. I don't want that. Nobody
Right.
wants that. Everybody wants to be $1. But okay, fair enough. Yeah, mine are going to be a little more controversial than that.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Let's
we
hear
love
it.
Um,
Let's hear it.
Well, one is Brooksy for $5.
That's-
I don't know what you guys know about this guy, but he is
the
a
left wing.
yeah, well, right. It says left D,
He's a
but
left wing.
he's a left wing, and he's a left wing at the like one of the highest levels. So he might prove to be one of the biggest points per dollar players in by the end of the league. So by the end of the season. So that's one. And I don't think we're going to get a much argument, but this one might get a little bit of argument because he's not exactly cheap. But I still think the value you get out of a guy like Swizz, even at $18,
18. Yeah.
I don't care, dude. Like he could easily be another 50% of that. The guy just changes your strategy when you have to play against him. It's just true. Like it is. Look. There's no accounting for the level of physicality.
I'm just happy he's on my team.
the
That's
physical
all I gotta
play
say.
and the scoring ability. It's great. I have
What?
no issue.
Let me ask you a
I think-
question.
Yep.
What
go
is
ahead.
Swizz's actual value to you? How far off is 18? I'm serious. I just want to know.
I would say 25 would be
Alright.
the maybe average. I could see it going up to 28 or so.
Okay.
I mean,
It's your opinion, man.
I just love the way
No,
I
I was
love
just trying to get like a
physical
plus
players.
minus, like what he thought was a steal. Like if he thought it was like 18 instead of 21, I would have been like, well, that's not
No,
even
no,
that
no, no.
different.
I would say it's about 50%. You know, add another $9 to that, and I would
He
be
said
like,
double.
it's fine.
He said double that. Cracking me up.
No, it's fine. I just like physical players, you know.
I know. You do. I know.
And he knows how to hit. That's one of the reasons I really like Brendamore's game as well. For as high skill as he is with the puck, without it, he is an absolute wrecking ball.
True.
And so,
And you know what? Shout out Swizz for getting a break from managing. Guy manages every single
That's
season.
Yeah.
He gets a break and just gets to show up and smoke weed and play for once. Like, good for you, buddy. Like, go have fun. You know what I mean? It's just stressful, dude. Shout out Swizz.
Bottom quarter forward. That's funny. All right. Well, so those are some.
Sandler. That's a top 5. Kids, that's a top 5 all-time Twitch comment right there.
That is.
Top 5
That
all
is
time.
hilarious.
Start to finish.
That's
Yep.
great.
And that is, you know what? That's true too. I will say Swizz is reliable. No doubt.
100%.
He'll
Best
be
of it-
there for
best
every
ability.
single game. The best ability is
Yep. Availability, baby.
availability. That's right.
I got
Um,
none of it.
All
what we
right.
got?
All right. So we talked about who we
I'm
think
tired,
the
but-
best value players are. Now look, we're going to talk about free agents. I want to talk about free agents, but here's the thing. Eric, we
Yeah.
need to talk about the post-draft free agents.
Do I have to?
Be-
Can I?
because
can I
that's
opt to-
all we
can I
have-
plead
we-
the- there are so many amendments. Can I plead the 5th? All right.
I almost left this one off because we obviously know things that even Haas doesn't know. Haas is over there like, what's
I
happening?
was like, what are you guys
What's
doing?
going on?
Yeah. Exactly, because I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
you guys think that I know a lot. I don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing.
And I bet
All right, real
I bet
fast.
you one of the
Hang
people
on.
on my list
Grammer
is
is
what
at
you're
the
going to
top of
talk
the list.
about.
There's
be
no
3 of them.
way. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that we all don't have the same person at the very top of this whole list.
Yeah.
Um,
So what
so
I'll really fast, just so everybody knows what's going on, is that
Yeah, enlighten me.
we opened because we never have this empty week. We didn't. There's always right. I love saying this. There's always edge cases. There's always edge cases in like certain things that we just never think of, and this was one of those things. We had the empty week, so everybody's like, "Well, the draft is done. They have their rosters. Managers are kind of want to start to make moves already." As like in real life, you can. What do you guys want to do? It's the middle of the day, and we're all like, "Well, okay, just open it up." And Rye's like, "All right, we'll just open it up." And then he's like, we tell the managers this is all above ground. They tell, all right, we're gonna open it up at 1:00. And Rye guy goes like, I'll let you know when it's live. And a manager who will not be named went into the website
immediately
immediately
like
after Rye guy said, I'll let you know when it's good. Found the button and clicked it. It was good enough for him. he got a guy, and of course, immediately after that, another manager wanted the same exact player. So what we've been doing is doing a randomized waiver system to make everybody have a fair shot at this free agent. And then, of course, just like last season, unfortunately, the same kind of thing. Once that player is picked up, and that team's dropping a player, so then we got to do another. That same waiver order is now, okay, here's this guy. Anybody want him? And that person got picked up. So then it's like, all right, here's this guy's getting dropped. Anybody want him? Here's the the team in the order. So we're done now. It'll be final by tomorrow. But that was just a few movers and shakers on the free agent list.
I'll point out it was actually even funnier than that because as soon as they fixed the guy who jumped the gun, we then said, "All right, go." And at the exact same time, two people claimed the same person, and it broke the bot instantly. Like within 15 seconds of saying go, two people did the exact same thing, and it went through at the same time, and it just cracked the whole thing open. And we were like, "All right, nope, don't hold on." We had to go back and anyways, yeah, oopsies,
Yeah,
Bailey.
Oopsies.
Anyways, all that to say, we're gonna talk about the post-draft free agents and leave it at that. Unless Eric, you think it's just not doable for us and we should skip this part of it.
No, we should do it. Well, I mean, we can
All
just
right.
they don't. Yeah, no, I'm just talking about.
Then
That's fine.
I'm gonna.
Let's just do a few at a time. Keep it rolling.
Okay.
The grades are gonna take a while.
The grades are going to take a while. That's why I was trying to sort of get through this part because the grades are going to take a minute. All right. I'll go first, and I'll just start with what I consider one of the most outrageous non-bid players that happened, and that's Frishmania. And Frishmania, that's the name of the game right now. It is Frishmania out there. He is a very good player, and if he is your waiver free agent pickup, then your team must be doing pretty good. Yeah. because he's a good player, and wherever he goes, teams win. Like that's just the last season he got traded to Limitless Hoss, and they immediately won two series in a row. Full sweeps, he gets traded away, they start losing, and I think Gooper Troopers won their first game
they
the
picked
moment
up their
he
first
came
series
over.
win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
So,
that did happen.
Like, wins happen when he's around, and he's a good guy at that. Can play a variety of positions, and I think it was outrageous that he did not get picked up.
All right. Eric, you want to go next?
Any complaints?
No complaints.
No, I have three guys. Simba, my old buddy. I was stunned he wasn't drafted. He's good. He's really good. He's in, for those that don't know, he's in with like that Bannock Splash crew. I think what happened there is that Splash, he didn't realize he was going to get some of the players that he got because that lineup is disgusting. I don't think Splash thought he was going to get all the players he got because he got Mash and Prodigy and Leclerc and his, Bannock and Hobo, of course. I think he didn't think that was going to happen. and then he like ran out of time and money and like roster spots, and like their buddy that like I think they were just kind of throw on at the end. That he's good. He's a good player. I also have Champ on the list. Um, Champ is an excellent
A
like
champ.
second D man. And the D pool was so light, and people were taking stabs and getting like utility players, and forwards are playing D and all this stuff. I thought he should have a spot. And my third guy actually is JP Nasty. I actually thought JP Nasty is a good free agent to pick up. I still think he has to find the right group to fit in with, but I've had some successful times playing with him. And he's got a chip on his shoulder, obviously, and you can turn that into a good thing. He just has to be in the right situation. But I've seen him do some good things on the ice, and I think if he gets picked up, it's possible that he could have a nice season.
Yeah, I think if he buys in to a system and doesn't try to sort of carry or think that
Yeah,
he's going to be the number one guy, if he just buys into being the third forward, to be the get open and push up kind of guy,
sure.
uh, then he'll do well.
Dude, the right locker room can save anybody.
Yeah.
That's yep.
Saved
I
me.
agree.
I stunk ass. I realized I just had to change positions.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't an easy thing. I wasn't figuring that out by myself. It took like the right locker room and right group of guys to be like, hey man, you know what? You should really, give this a shot. And then like, I'm a great case for like drop the ego and like, if you want to find a spot on a team, like figure out what your spot should be. Take some advice.
Do you know how you're not scoring goals as a forward? You can do that as defense too.
Oh, man.
All right, Hoss, you want to give us a couple?
Yeah, I have two that you didn't list, and that is Mr. LWSP and J Whips.
Okay.
J Whips looked really good, I thought, in the combine, and so did Mr. LWSP. We called his name a lot.
Yes, he was actually on my list as well. I'm going to name off my others here in a second, but yeah, Mr. as we're calling him, Mr. L,
Yeah.
because it's too hard to say. It takes so long to say LWSP. He had already scored.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, um, oh my God, we're gonna get banned from Twitch.
This is the beauty of a live show,
The
Scribs. This is
the
the
not
beauty
safe
of a
for
live
work
show.
tag.
I love
I
it.
think for the record, the
Crazy. So
temporarily
many negative
dropped
comments.
ego. Temporarily dropped ego might be my favorite comment.
That's wild. This is wild. I'm getting flame. I'm wearing this. Look at this. What do you want?
The man's committed. He's committed. Yeah, Mr. LWSP was certainly on mine
Yeah.
as well. I've also played several games with Teoski. I assume that's how you say his name, Teoski. And he is absolutely legit. And
I thought so
it,
too.
people who I just think nobody knows. I think
Yeah.
that's really what it comes down to, because I would say he is at least a low to mid number two forward, if not more than that. I just haven't quite seen enough game time or footage to know if it's any higher than that. But I mean, that's not a player you let get to free agency. Now he is a left wing, and
Well, one team
while
has 6 of those on their team.
I was gonna say, while the brand could use maybe one or two more of those, it's obviously a log jam position. Everyone's got a bajillion left wings, but man, that guy's good, and it shocked me he wasn't there. I also put Sly Willie on. I've played with him. He's a great defensive minded center, and we like him. We like him around these parts. He's a nice guy.
The
Makes
summary of that is
smart plays.
there's good players on the free agent list. The quality in this league has gone up so much in the last few months that we're talking about guys that would be just everyday starters even a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm also specifically sticking to full-time players. It's nothing against you part-timers, but I
The
just
part-time hate is real.
the part-time hate is
So real, man.
Fowler says I hate part-time goalies. Yeah. Sorry. Part-time matters. Part-time lives matter.
Facts.
50% of the time, at least.
Yikes. All right,
Oh,
want to get
okay.
into it?
Yeah, you guys ready? This is what the people came for. I think it's time we give them reasons to hate on all of us, except
Uh-huh.
Eric, who gave everyone A pluses.
What are you talking
Um,
about?
just-
That's not what happened. Hold on. Well, fact
I
checks.
know.
Excuse me. Fact
I
checks a little
got you.
bit. Hang tight, guys. Don't worry about it.
I think it's
Let me just
funny,
change them all real fast.
yeah, how close a lot of our grades are.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I think we did pretty good. Now I went, I
Did you
I
export these into some sort of graphic?
no,
Okay.
No, I
I just
should have.
have. I mean, that would have been great actually.
Do we want to
Um,
look at the teams while we're doing this?
we can,
I can pull
yeah,
the rosters
we can
up.
pull up the
Yeah.
rosters. Um, Here we
Okay.
go. All right, now you might have to zoom in or something. But I did this alphabetically, just the way from top left across. There is no order to this other than that. We started with anarchy. You know what? I'll lead it all. This is what I think we do. So there's three of us. We don't want to be here forever. I think I'm gonna name my. I think we each name our forward grades. Unless it is wildly off, then we'll just sort of let one of us sort of rationalize why that's the way it is, and we move on to the next position just to keep us moving forward. Otherwise, we would literally be here forever.
Yeah, I can talk
Uh,
to these guys all night. So.
Yeah.
yeah, because there's going to be a couple where we have some discrepancies, but I think we're in pretty good agreement across all, or close on all of them. I'll start. I'll say this is how we're going to do it, guys. We're going to grade the forward group, the defensive group, the goalies, and the bench. So here we go. Right off the bat, Anarchy, they get an A from me on their forward group. I don't. It's a good one. That's real good.
It is real good. I gave them an A minus. A minus.
A from me on the forward group for Anarchy. A.
Yeah. Tell us why, Eric. Tell me why.
Tell you why? Because I think Kosh is one of those players that's good enough that he is gonna be just as good on forward as he is on D. That honestly is my main
Agreed.
thing, and then of course that the punch made inevitable hop up into the play. You have Kosh being responsible defensively as a forward, which counts to me as part of being good forward line.
Yep.
So A.
Agreed. All right, I'll start off each grade for Anarchy, and then we'll have Hoss do the next one, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Defense, I gave him a B minus.
And I gave them
Oh.
a B.
B minus here as well. Same. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and you correct me if I'm wrong here. The main reason is that one, there's a lot of uncertainty at the right D position. It's going to be Monster, from what I understand, as the first go at it. But the main thing for me is I have seen really good forwards go play defense and not be really good at it. They'll get goals and stuff, but they're just not. They're getting passes go behind them, backdoor and stuff like that. And I don't know how Punch plays defense. I don't know if he's done it before or if he's just doing a bit here. And until I see otherwise, this grade could, for the record, shoot way through the roof. If it turns out he is
I love a
solid
good bit.
defensively. Yeah, I know he's doing the thing. Is that sort of in line with what you guys were thinking?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's obviously that's to me 100% accurate.
Right.
That's just like that. It's for a team that doesn't have a lot of question marks. I think that's one of the question marks.
Yep, agreed. For goalie, A minus. I think Wash Bob is very good, and he'll have the opportunity to show it right here because there's no telling. This is a team that did not rely on steady goaltending or defense last season. with 4 of the same 5 skaters. So, he might not be leaned on heavily, or he might be leaned on extremely heavily, depending on how Punch and Monsters slash Demidov slash Benny slash whoever turns out as a defensive pair.
Yeah, I had a B plus, so
A minus.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. All
Bob will
for
make 19 out of 21 saves, and the 2 will be the weirdest goals you've ever seen in your
Yeah.
life.
And then
That's
he'll yell
Wash
at
Bob.
me for calling out that he wasn't going to get a shutout.
Bob will make 7 of the most amazing saves you've ever seen in your life, and then 1 will pass into his, and his goalie will just stand there. That's the Wash Bob experience. That's the only reason it's not an A plus. A minus for me.
Now, speaking of A pluses, that is what I gave their bench. I think Anarchy has arguably one of, if not the best, backup players. Their backup players, as it stands after draft, was Benny, Gyneman, and then either Monster or Demidov. And that is a fantastic group of backup players that all play the same position that they need one of them to play. And so if you're going to have a question mark at a position, it's nice to have 4 options to choose from. So for that, oh wait, nope, you're absolutely right. I'm on the wrong one. B plus, not A plus, B plus. Still one of the best.
Yeah.
I'm on the wrong tab.
It was the
My
same.
bad.
It was the same otherwise anyway.
It was the same otherwise. I apologize. But yes, I was on the wrong tab. My bad. Okay, there
Spoiler
you go.
alert, he was
B
on my
plus.
tab. I have an A plus for him. I have an A plus for their bench. I think this is the bed. Options. Bench is about options for me. Just roster management is crucial. Utility guys and guys that you really want to back up your weakest spots, so you have, again, just options, right? Like, you don't need a center. Sniffs the Banjer. He's always going to be there. He's going to be playing. You know what I mean? You don't need 3 centers. They are weak at right D. He has 3 or 4 guys that could play right D. Could shuffle it around, make it work, see what happens. It's just, and they're all good players too. Like Ben. I mean, Ben is really, really good. Great bench. Options, baby.
Yeah, I gave him a B. So my uncertainty was I really haven't had a good look at Demidov play. Monster we saw briefly, he played well in the combine. But I look forward to seeing more of those guys as the season progresses. And the right D thing is what kind of made me nervous about this team in general. But again, it's Sniff Yak champion. He's got it figured out. So not too worried about it.
All right, Haas, why don't you lead us off Area 51? We have got to be slightly faster.
Yep.
Area 51, I have a B for their forwards.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
Eric?
B minus. B minus for me.
And I'm actually on the right tab now, and it is also a B minus. Sounds like we are all in agreement. Derby and Hoots have played together a whole bunch. A little uncertainty on that left side. Ill has played with them, and he is I like his game a lot. It could be Tug, whose game I also kind of like, but I don't know. I'm a little worried about who's going to be like the guy.
Yeah.
That's my main concern.
All right. So defense, I have them at S for defense.
S. This is the best defense in the league. End of statement.
End of statement. I agree.
One of my only 2 times I clicked the S button.
Yep.
Or sorry, I guess I have 3.
I think we all have the exact same 3, or you and I do at least,
Yeah.
Eric. I know Haas doesn't believe in a certain forward line as much as we do.
I think mine is right under that though.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
This is the easiest S in the whole thing. I mean, Shotzi and Keenis are longtime buddies, so there's nothing else to say. Everyone knew this was coming, or everyone in the know knew this was coming, and they will win games and whole series by themselves.
All right, moving on to goalie now. I have them at a B minus. I like Jimmy's game, but He has good D in front of him, so we'll see how it works out for him this season.
I went B. Pretty much similar thoughts.
Yeah, I said B plus, partially because he does have really good defense in front of him, and last season he had superstar forwards in front of him and did
Right.
very well. So we'll see if that translates this go round. I agree. There's a little uncertainty in Jimmy's game simply because he was making like 6 saves a game last
Right.
season,
He wasn't really
and
tested
winning.
often, right?
Yeah, and his team was winning 10-4.
Right.
Like it was crazy.
Right. But
So okay,
moving on to the bench, I have a C plus. Probably way off of you guys, but
C minus.
oh, okay.
C
Maybe
plus.
not. Okay.
No, we're all in agreement. The
They only have 8 guys. There is no
Well,
yeah,
bench.
exactly.
That's true.
That is
That's
the
it.
whole reason why. There's only
That's it.
2. Like if I was gonna pick out the 2, it's Trina and ill advised because I always
Well,
assume
Ill's
part-time
part-time,
guys are the
yeah.
back. I was gonna say I always assume ill or part-timers are bench for the most part because they're gonna be for at least half the season. So they're both good players, but there's only 2 of them. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean you can't really promote a team's depth if they are down a skater. So that's a C
Right.
minus for me.
I still don't understand the move of not just getting somebody for they could have got somebody for $1.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the baboons. Wow, I got
Do it.
Rob's team.
Lead
That's
us
pretty
off.
funny.
Yep.
Okay, the forward line here I have at a B plus,
Okay.
All right.
and I mean, I can go into it, but I feel like it's a B
Well-
plus forward line.
Yep, that's fair. I have him at an A minus. I like Bills.
Yeah, I had him at a
Love
B.
Bills.
So we're all within the realm of E. I mean,
I'm a little more big on
you're a
him,
little
I
more
guess.
big on him. Yeah.
I really like Buckley's defensive game.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
And if Buckley's able to score goals, your team is in
That's a
big
plus.
trouble.
Yeah.
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 Wow. Something's
Bills.
going wrong for you if Buckley's scoring.
That's exactly right. Bills has perfected the run into the goalie goal, and I think Animals poised for a blowout season here. I think we're going to see good stuff out of them.
Yeah, Animal's the big linchpin there, isn't it? Like it really is.
Yep.
Rob loves him. I know that for a fact. I'm not telling anything, whatever, secrets, but Rob loves him and believes in him. He just as much as you do. He thinks he can get that like top level player out of him, and if you can get a top level player out of him, just imagine any other top level player with Buckley and Bills. Now all of a sudden you're talking about absolutely an A plus line.
Yeah.
So if you're pulling like a top level player out of Animal, that's an A plus line. Defense for me, I got a B.
Okay.
I went A minus.
And I went B minus.
Oh, all right, Haas. Justify it.
Polarities, I didn't see a whole lot of him play yet. Rob has come a long way, but I believe it is going to be him or Bean, right? I would assume on defense, polarities or Bean.
It had better be polarities.
Yeah, it better be. Right.
No offense to Bean,
no
but
offense to Bean, but
you paid $18 for polarities. He better be there every game.
right. So to me, the rookie, I want to see him prove himself, in the league. So it's going to be. That's what I'm relying it on. Basically, it's unproven to me.
And Rob hasn't played Red Tee in a long time. Just want to throw that out there. That's the only reason that I didn't
That's
give
fair.
them a little bit. That's one of those things I tell you every season. Ginger hates that I say this, but like D-men, they say, I can do both. I don't care. I'm like, you can, but you're not batting 350 both sides of the plate, bro. You're not doing it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Even if it's 350, 310, it's not the same. And he's just been really comfortable at lefty, so I think he's going to be a little bit. It'll take him a little bit to get into it. Their goalie situation, I gave an A to. I did.
Okay. You know what? I didn't. I gave. But for the record, I didn't give him the lowest goalie grade out of everybody. I gave him a B, and we all know why.
Oh man, then I'm an asshole because I gave him a C plus.
You say it was a steal. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, for half
Fired
the
up, bro.
season,
For
and
half
he's
the
got
season.
a
Somebody get Brisky
un-
in the chat, dude.
It is good. Listen, a player for $1 is always good value. Doesn't matter if they're part time or not. But
we just lost a viewer.
just
That's an A, dude. If this Moon, listen to me right now. If this Moon guy can play goalie, like if
that's
he
the
has
question mark for me.
but if he has 9
Right.
brain cells, that's bro. That's a win, dude. That's
Yeah,
Michael Leighton, Ray Emery, 2009, dude. We're back
I
and
get it.
forth.
I get it. I get it.
you're putting a lot of ifs on a
Right.
goaltender who I thought looked good in the combine.
All right, their bench I have a C plus.
Okay, I said B plus.
I had a B minus, so we're
I said B plus because Fowler's their bench goalie, and I think he's really good.
I'm moving on. Move on from this team.
It's your
All right.
turn, or Scribs, whatever your
No,
name
it's
is.
about to, yeah, my turn. All right, Chaos. They get a B on the forward line for me.
Same for me.
B minus.
Yep.
All
I worry about this one a little bit. It's looking to be, from what I understand, Dainty, Raz, and I say Robbie just to say
That
it
makes
differently
sense.
than Rob. And I'm a little, I don't know. I'll need to see that they gel before I can say that they also don't have a dedicated right winger. But I don't know. I just need to see a little more. All right, defense, same. I give them a B.
I had a B minus. Or no, I didn't. I had a B. Never mind. I had a B.
C plus.
Yeah, I
I
bet
got
it's
C
for the
plus for
same.
defense on this one.
Do you want to say why? Go ahead. What you got? Put them on the
I
spot.
just think they have a bunch of 2s and no 1s.
100%. And not just that. I think they have one-way 2s.
Yeah, you got 2 defensive defensemen that are high 2s in a league that has very much developed into a place where you need a defenseman that can run the point, quarterback to play. That's all.
100%. Now the goalie situation, this one's an S. They have the best goalie situation in the whole league.
I agree. I had an S as well.
S.
Yep. You got CN and We the People.
You have the Vezina winner and a past
former
Vezina nominee,
yeah.
and like,
and the absolute like a gift of whichever one isn't playing goalie is playing lefty. Like they both play the same 2 positions,
Right.
and so at any time you can just swap them.
and McGilla.
And McGilla, who does the same thing.
Well, he's
Like,
great goalie.
Yeah.
You should not be playing McGilla in net if you have CN and
Right.
title
I'm
on
just
the
saying,
team too.
if
But
we're just talking about the depth chart, S.
yes,
Yeah.
for goalie, yeah. Now for the actual depth chart for the bench, I'll give him a B plus
I had a B.
for pretty much the same reason.
I had a B.
B plus here. Same
Yeah.
reason.
I think their back end depth is good, and I kind of like the CN and Titletown combo, and being able to at any point be like they're both
Interchange 'em.
good left D-men and great goalies, and if one of them struggles at one position, you can just swap them.
Yeah.
So, all right, seems like we're all pretty in line on that one. Hoss,
All right. For Evil Nature, I have a B for their forwards.
B.
B plus. Demon,
All
He's
right. I have a
very
B.
good.
Oh, you said Demon. And
Yeah.
I'm moving along. Yeah.
They got Demon and they got Swizz. I think
Yeah.
that is a really good combo. Um,
And Neil
and
in the
then
middle.
Neil in
Yeah.
the middle. So I think that's a great combo.
On defense, I have a B.
B minus.
A minus. I like Ginger and I like Sea-Doo. I think they're very, very good. And then Trey Gray is also good if one of them doesn't work out.
Yeah, Swizz in the chat says average age is like 60. You are correct. And then for
on the
goalie,
last two. Chaos. Yeah.
for goalie, I have A minus because Keep is really good.
A plus.
A plus because Keep is really good.
Okay.
He made the choice. He made the right choice.
And then the bench, I gave him a B because I'm on it. And I
A
suck.
minus for me because you're on it.
Oh,
A minus for me because you're on it.
I said A because you're on it.
wow. So I'm the only one that thinks I'm shit.
Mhm.
I
I
think that
love it.
I
That's
think
great.
you're do great, and like I said, Trey is a good player,
Yeah.
and Cash Money is a very good player as well.
Yeah, Cash
So,
Money's a good player too. I noticed that. I forgot about that. Pick up.
uh,
Yep.
so good news.
All
Oh,
right.
you get a good one, Eric.
I do get a good one. The Flamingos, the big moment of the draft. I have an A minus for their forward line, one of my higher rankings.
I gave him a B plus because we beat them with a waiver team recently.
Changed it.
And I
Dropped
gave
it
them
down.
I gave them an A minus.
Okay, we're all pretty close.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Defense I have at a B.
I gave him B plus.
I gave them a B.
Wow.
This is a D. They don't have a right D.
That's the problem. 100%.
They have the
Yeah.
talent level is A. They don't
Yep.
have the right position.
They have.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, they have so many lefties. It's crazy. It's almost as many as the Penguin has left wings.
And all really good ones.
Yeah. So somebody's got to move somewhere, but we'll see. That's the only
Yep.
reason it's not an A, because otherwise that'd be an A.
Agreed. I can't agree anymore. 100%.
Yep.
Yep. Goalie, A.
Okay,
Sarge's
I
great.
give it A
He's an A.
minus.
And I said B.
Whew.
Oh God.
You better
Okay,
have
you
us
gotta.
watching. You can
You,
come get you.
you better
Come get you, boy.
justify that right this very second.
Sarge has faced some of the most shots in the last few seasons at Rink Rivals, and he has stood tall. That's crazy. All right. Bench, I have a C because I don't get it.
Okay.
It's just a roster. It's a roster construction thing. This is one of those teams where I
That's
think
fair.
they
It's
ended up with a
confusing.
couple of guys they didn't think they were going to. So when you're filling out a team like that, you're all of a sudden like, wait a second, I don't know. It doesn't like add up nice in my head. I don't know who's playing where. So the bench, it seems strange to me. I'm not sure. That's my thought.
I gave him an A because their bench is likely to include Earl and probably Venom and Bumpy. Like that's a fantastic choice. But I do see your point about who's going to be where.
Yeah, I gave him a B plus because of the talent. I think they have good talent as backups. It could be positionally not great, but they do have talent on their bench.
Nice. All right, we're moving it. You're up, Scribs.
Oh, it's a good one for me too. Talk of the Harfangs, the forward group. It's an A minus for me.
Okay, I gave them an S.
A.
I will justify my A minus simply to say that they put together the same forwards, assuming that let's assume Jeeves is the starter and not Toxic. They put together the same forwards that required Brindy to be incredible to progress forward.
That's
And
true.
that's
Fair
my
point.
only, like, they're all very good, but it took Brindamore insane level heroics and EA help, to be quite honest, to get to the finals last season. And I just worry that, look, I gave him an A minus. I'm not super worried about it, but that's my only concern is that they are extremely Brindamore heavy.
Totally fine.
All right, defense. You guys, you just won't believe this. This is the second best defense in the league. They get an A. Easy.
Okay, I mean I have a B plus, so
You know what? There's no way he's watching now. The one time he said something, you know that, right? There's no way he's here.
No way, yeah, he's left. He's left.
There's no shot. I'll clip it. A. I have an A, and I also agree with your analysis that this is the second, maybe third best defense in the league.
Yeah, I mean, look, I liked it. I honestly liked the defense last season. I thought the Bannock Piggy combo was great. I think this one will be actually better, not because I think Mezzi's better than Bannock, but Mezzi is a more go forward kind of guy. And I think if you're not counting on Piggy to be the primary offensive drive out of the back, off the back line, it makes him a better player too. And so this could be it, Piggy. It might be coming, man. I don't know.
And for the
One day
That's
I'm gonna.
Haas. He's the one that gave you the worst rating. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
What are you talking about,
Me and
Piggy? I'm over
Scribs said
here.
me and Scribs gave you an A, gave you a B. Well, thanks for
I
what?
think-
Oh, is it a sarcastic thanks? Oh, okay.
It better
Yeah,
be a
I think it's a
sarcastic
It
sarcastic.
thing.
probably was.
Okay.
I honestly think. Look,
No, that's
Piggy,
a great.
I'm gonna say something. I've given you
Uh-oh.
a hard time about being
Uh-oh.
a number 2 D man. I think this
This is
is
the
a
season.
great. This is gonna be it. I think we're gonna see an even further step forward
Get the
for
notepad.
Piggy here.
I do have the
So-
notepad. I'm marking this down right now.
Write it
Oh.
I'm
down.
writing it down. This is Piggy's year.
That's
I mean, he's been pretty
I'm-
far a lot, but I test watching a lot of the playoff games with you guys last year. He played great.
Yep. So
He played great. And Muzzy and what Mazzy?
I call him. I say
Muzzy?
Muzzy.
What am I doing here?
Let's call him Mixie.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway,
I like
he's
to hard
nuts.
pronounce the X's.
That's gonna be gross. They're gonna be gross.
Yep.
All right, where are we at?
All right, moving on. Goalie, I gave him an A. I think. Well, I'll explain it in a minute.
I gave him a B plus.
Gave him a B minus. I'm shitty here. I'm being shitty, I guess. Gave him a B minus.
I mean, it's 2 rookies, so there's nothing.
You
No
gotta prove
shame
it
in
to
it.
me. You gotta prove it to me.
I just happen to
where
think
I'm
he
at.
got the best 2 rookies, and Philly's great is going to be a top 3 goalie this season. So I've never seen anything but absolute stud play from Philly. So
Okay.
I feel real good about it. And for that reason, they got an A plus for the bench because, yeah, I'm explaining that in a second, but it's pretty easy to explain.
Their bench.
Go ahead, Haas.
I gave him a B plus.
A minus for me for probably what Scribs is about to say, but go ahead, Scribs.
Your bench right now is one of the best rookie goaltenders in Smoke Grenadiers. One of Gala, who's a fantastic fill-in right D,
And
and then
full-time
it's
this
either
season.
and he's full time, and it's either Jeeves or Toxic as your backup center. Toxic was one of the main showouts, who I believe is Piggy's brother, by the way. That is might be the best. It is, in my opinion, the best bench players across the entire league. I know that I was high on Anarchies, but this one is the best, and they're all full time. He has a whole team of full time players.
That's fantastic.
Can't do it better than that. All right. Moving on. Enough Harfangs, Glaze.
All
Move
right,
along.
time for the Men in Black Glaze. Here we go. I gave their forward group an A plus.
A plus.
A.
Okay.
That's all.
I say I don't think we really need to talk about it. I mean, they have great forwards.
No.
And
Yeah,
it is
they're
what it is,
absolutely.
so.
Wait to see some of these cats play together, dude.
I know they're very, very good. I'm excited to actually see that. They're gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right. And then on the defensive side, I gave them a B.
I have a B.
I said B plus.
Okay.
I like Cruel Bloom. I like
And
Eric
he was one of the value picks that we had talked about earlier. So
and RJ.
and RJ,
So
yep.
We're
But
okay. It's very old. It's very old D.
very old time.
Yes.
Slow thumbs. No, I'm just kidding.
Lot of old guys.
A lot of Bing Gay.
And
There's also a high chance that somebody's gonna have to play lefty that isn't a lefty man.
That's
Somewhere
the
in
only
that
reason.
mix. So that's the
low.
only reason I gave us lower than that.
yeah.
Yep. That's why it's not an A minus.
All right. For goalie, I gave them a B minus.
C plus.
I was hovering between those two. I settled on B minus because I haven't seen typing play in a long time.
Me
and I'm
either.
assuming he
Yeah.
will be the starter. I
Yeah.
really don't know.
As far as I am aware of, it's him. But we also do have Wolfmaster too.
Wolfmaster.
Right.
Right.
Um,
So
And then for the bench, I did a B minus.
oh, I have an A for our bench.
I bet you do. I have a B plus because Eric's on it, and I think that alone
That alone is worth it.
markets a good
My
And
my
TVK is fantastic.
my biggest question mark in net is Wolf. Um, I
Yep.
he's a great dude. I love him to death. I've known him for a long time, but he can be very inconsistent. And obviously, you
Yeah,
have
I've seen
typing
him
for that
play
reason.
out of his
but
mind
yeah,
and then let in like 8.
yeah, like he can be really really good, and then he can just have games that you're like, is this even the same guy? And typing, like we said, was a question mark for me because obviously they're going to split time at some point. We haven't seen him play in a while, so I'm
I would
excited to see him
imagine
play.
if things start to slip a little bit, we'll see a swap just to see if it makes a difference.
Right.
Oh, Willis is
But
ruthless, bro. I
I
expect
agree.
fucking anything to happen. It was like, we
I
go
will
like
say
1 and 5. I'll see you. I'm out.
this is going to be an S tier party to be in.
It will
Like
be.
It is already one. I'll tell you that for
I
free.
bet it is. All right. Moving on. The
All
brand.
right, move on. We're gonna get this done in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna rock through these. Who's up? I did
I'm up. Sorry,
Harfang. Oh,
I'm
you're
up
up.
for
The brand.
I'm up for the brand. The brand forward line. The left winger factory. I have an A for their forward line.
Me too. A.
I had an A plus.
Yep. They're
Only reason I
phenomenal.
don't is because you gotta tell me who's playing what. I gotta
Yep.
just see
It's
it,
confusing.
and that's it.
Right.
That's
One of
it.
these
I
guys.
just have to see it.
Right.
Somebody's
And it's
got
the
to play center.
Difference between
And
A
it's,
and A plus, not like C and A.
here's the thing: someone's playing center, and it ain't the only guy on the team with center as his main position.
Yeah, no, yeah. Defense. I also have A. As I was making this, by the way, just to interrupt, as I was making this team grade, I realized how much I liked this team. I didn't realize the entire draft until I was doing this little grading thing, and I was like, oh, I think this is an A too. Oh, I think this team's really good. So I have their defense as an A.
I gave him a B minus. For the record, when they sent me their lineup, it was planning to be Skontos and Penguin as the starting defensive pair.
Okay. I gave him a B
Just to
plus.
throw that out there.
I gave him a B plus.
Okay. I just worry about Skontos's defensive game. I've
Ability.
seen him play some forward. I've seen him play some goalie. I haven't really seen him do any defense play. So that's my only. Penguin's a great defender and a real physical one at that, and I love that. But
Yeah, so I have a B plus for the goalie on the brand for Stally. B plus guy.
me, exact same.
I had an
Right
A
there with you.
because I really liked Stallion's game. I really do.
Okay.
Stallion's the boy, man. Stallion gets a little squirrely.
I was say I like his game
He's hot,
75% of the
cold.
time.
Yeah.
He gets hot, and then he gets cold. He's got a little bit of the Wash Bob thing going on, where it's going to be like 17 in a
Sure.
row, and then.
I think that's a good comparison, actually. Stallion and Bob. I agree with that.
Okay.
But B plus is still B plus. All right, where I'm at.
Bench.
Bench.
Oh, bench A plus.
Crazy.
A plus bench.
I gave him a B, and I'll explain that in a second.
I gave him a B plus.
Guys, give me
Yeah.
all right. Hater, explain the hatred. The hater.
I will explain the hatred. There is a bench player on this team that I have absolutely zero faith in.
Loxies.
Yep, 100%. Don't believe it. My number one concern is that this team is going to struggle and he will be gone.
We'll see what happens.
It's not about his skill, huge. It's not about skill. It's about ego. And
into character.
I know he's good. I've already heard him say weeks ago, if it's a bad team, he's going to split. And
yeah, he's openly said that, which, you guys should be fucking, we are like the softest mother effers for not just instantly banning a guy.
I tried to get him to explain that statement and he never did. So we'll see. That's for that reason alone.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
Let's move on. I tend to agree, but I also think that with a team with this much skill on it, I don't think they're going to be bad. So I don't think he's going to leave. Anyway,
right. I mean, that's
who's
fair.
up? Scribs is up for
Scripps.
strawberries.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
boy,
yeah. Now here's an easy one in my opinion. Strawberry forward group. It's an S.
I had an A.
That's
absolutely crazy. Only forward line I have is a full on S. Is right here. Strawberries.
Yep. I can't agree anymore. You don't have to go any farther than splash and mash.
That's all you gotta say. It's rhyme it up.
Yep. And then a warm body on the other side.
And by the way,
that
the warm bodies are two
Yep.
cup winners.
100% it's going to be like Prod or Leclerc or even Lark Sr., who I thought did quite well. This is that is one of the easiest grades. Before I did anything else, I did Anarchy's defense or Area 51's defense and Strawberry's forward group. I was like, that's easy. That's an easy sell.
No, Piggy, that's
But
insane. I love Fresh Mania. That's completely insane. That's nuts. Prod is like he's one of the top 5 right wingers in the league.
Prod is very, very, very good. Frisch is a good player to have. Prod can help you win cups. Frisch can help you win games.
So even at part time, like you're talking about total game changer. So and the depth of having him and Leclerc is back and forth. As long as the schedule works out, which you never know with part time guys.
Right.
Yeah, that was an easy yes for me.
All right, defense. I gave him a B+.
Okay, I have him at a B-.
I have him at a B+ as well.
What's your thoughts, Hoss?
I mean, Bannock's great. Like, I think he's what really holds the defense together back there for them. And I don't know.
Agreed.
Hobo playing defense, I really haven't seen it. So I don't
chemistry
know.
thing here. Sorry to interrupt. Just keep moving. The chemistry thing here for me, big, always important. Hobo and Bannock together is different than Hobo and Bannock apart. Hobo, Bannock, and Splashing together, all together as like the triangle, better than separate. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, I just think that that's a phenomenal chemistry boost that those three have. So that's why I just went with the B+. Even if Hobo's technically playing out of position, I don't know.
In my opinion, if you're gonna have 2 players on defense, and one of them is a little bit of a questionable one, you would rather the one the best be the best defender, as opposed to like an offensive weapon from the blue line. And Supreme Panic is certainly, arguably, the best defender, possibly in the whole league. And so Hobo will be able to freewheel a little bit, and so it's not gonna. But he won't have to because he'll have such a good forward line in front of him that he won't have to. And for that's the only reason I gave him a little bit of a little bit extra, is because they locked down the defensive part of it with Bannock, and they don't need as much offensively from the blue line. So I like it. But all right, moving on. It's a B on the bench for me.
What was our goalie?
Oh wait, goalie. Sorry. Strawberry is, and it's not even B. I read the wrong one. It's a B- in the goalie situation.
Okay, I had a B, so we're right there.
I don't understand who's playing goalie, so I put a C- because I don't understand what's happening.
It's Lark Jr. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah, see, I thought that. So C-. I don't prove it. You gotta prove it to me, kid.
That's fair.
That's the only thing I'm being a hater about right now. Rookie goalies. You gotta get between them pipes, bro. The lights get pretty bright out here, dude. I'm just saying. I've seen some goalies pee down their leg as soon as they step into the Rink Rivals arena.
Yeah, it could be fatal as well.
If it was fatal, I would. It would be much higher. But I also heard
really?
that it was gonna be
If it was fatal, it would have been a C+ for sure.
I have a C-, so that would be higher.
That's fair. Fair. Oh no, sorry, fatal. he's just kind of streaky, and I would worry about a full-time season at that position. But Lark Jr., I mean, he looked pretty good in the combine. I like the way he played it, not necessarily the stats he had. He just looked solid in the net. But all right, moving on. Strawberries, a bench A minus. I do really like their bench, like a lot.
I had a B minus only because I was confused if Fatal's playing goalie, if he's gonna play. The thing I like about Fatal is he's utility. So
Yep.
he could play
Agreed.
goalie, he could play whatever. And then I wasn't sure if Lark was playing goalie. If Lark's playing goalie and Fatal's on the bench, that helps him out a little bit, in my opinion, because at least it's a versatile guy that's coming off the bench. So yeah, and you have Leclerc. Like they have good pieces.
I see because I didn't get it either. I don't understand.
I mean, they got
I don't know what they're
Prodigy and
doing. I can
Leclerc.
tell
I
you
don't know how
exactly
much
what
more
they're-
you want.
I can tell you exactly what they're doing for their starting five, and that's why they're rated so high. And then I have no idea what goes on after that, so that's why I just have to see.
Yeah.
Lack of
I think-
knowledge, not ball knower, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All
Hoss,
right.
you're up for.
All right, Voodoo forwards. I have B.
Bring us
plus.
home.
I have B plus for forwards.
C.
Damn. B plus.
Okay.
I'm gonna need an explanation, Eric.
Is it because Jay's playing center?
Jake's. Yeah.
I
Not playing
knew
center.
it.
Did I say it
Fun
9,000 times on Sunday night?
Not playing center. Playing even worse right wing.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I
Well,
mean,
anyway,
what are we-
their
Then
defense.
can I change it to C minus? No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, like, it's just one of those things. It's something I believe in, that having them. Oh, Highlight's gonna play center, right?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No, he's not.
He's not. This DuPont. It's gonna go Brooksy, DuPont, Jay.
So what the heck is Highlight doing?
He's playing goal.
Get out.
What's this information you're getting?
Ask them
Highlight's
to send
playing
me their
net?
lineups. I asked for their lineups. They sent them.
Okay.
Highlights
Okay.
playing net.
Whatever. Forward line C. Let's move on.
All right. Defense. I had a B. My God.
B plus. I'm gonna change everything to an F for this team right now. I can't. What are we doing here?
I gave him a B as well, only because I've seen All Day get torched a couple times, and Accurate doesn't have his normal right winger to just slap the puck up to, and it's going
Right.
to take Jay a while to figure out how to stick to the right side instead of the left side.
And then goalie, I had a B. Now
C
knowing
plus.
knowing the information I know, it would probably be lower.
I mean, who else
But-
do you think it would be? That's the real question. Souls doesn't have it on his sheet, I don't believe,
Yeah, he
this
does.
season.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Does
he
he?
does.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's Highlight. So I gave it a B because I don't really know him
Right.
at all.
Right.
But he's very good at
The
FIFA,
reason
so
we're
he's bound to
hating
be
is because
decent.
we haven't seen it. Like,
Well, I thought it was gonna be they were gonna do like the baboons thing where Huge was gonna play 3 and then they were just gonna fucking figure it
Figure
out.
it
I
out.
thought there was a chance Accurate might jump in there. Like I didn't know.
That's
I couldn't
a-
figure. I didn't.
That would be wild.
all
Okay.
right. Moving
I
on
mean,
to
I
the
get it.
bench. I had a B minus.
I have a B minus too.
I do as well.
Look at that. We ended it
I
on
have
a
a B
strong
minus.
note. I'm
Cool.
bringing, I'm,
Well,
bringing,
look-
I'm bringing us back into the conversation now.
All right, do it.
Here we
That
go.
was that took about as long as I expected.
Yeah, that's exactly.
All right, so we'll make the
guys.
rest of this very quick. This is Piggy's year, he writes. I've been quoted. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a screenshot of the spreadsheet, unless you guys object,
No.
and post it in content.
That's cool with me.
That's cool.
Piggy, for the record, I meant it. All right, let's
mean it too.
do. We're going long. Let's hit our top 3 teams each in no particular order, unless you really want to do it 1, 2, 3, and then we'll wrap things up.
All right.
All right.
You go first.
You want me to go
Oops.
first?
Yeah.
All right. I think it's going to be in no particular order. I like Anarchy, Harfangs, And the third one I have mulled back and forth over. I I think it's gonna. I think Evil Nature.
Okay.
Wow.
I was
All right.
torn between the
Wow.
strawberries.
Hot take, chat.
All right.
They just got good players.
So mine are going to be Anarchy because I will never, ever, ever bet against Sniffyak again. I will never do that again. So not Area 51. Anarchy. I'm going to say Harfangs as well. And I do believe the Strawberries are going to be up there because I think their forwards are going to take them to the top.
I have the same exact 3 as Hoss.
Yeah.
Well,
Anarchy, Harfangs, Strawberries, and the Anarchy Harfangs things is, and we're immediate. Like they just played in the finals. And they just had the same team.
it's the same teams.
It's
Exactly.
the same team with less competition in terms of like number of teams to beat. So it's really hard for me logically to go against that. And I would say Harfangs even got better. Obviously, Anarchy maybe goes lateral, moving punch back and having to do the switcheroo thing. But Harfangs just got better. And then I agree with Haas that Strawberries, the Strawberries forward line is so gross that I don't know.
They could score 10 goals a game.
They might.
They might.
They might have to, though.
Right,
they might have to, but they might.
They still might. Right.
Because their defense and their goaltending is
8-7.
8-7.
8-7 every night.
I was on the fence.
7.
I like the sort of even across the board nature of Evil Nature and the absolute. I think Keep will steal them games. Yeah,
I think I just want to say, for blanket statement for everybody in the league to hear, the difference from 1 to 10 is smaller than I can remember. There's not any obvious, like the drop off from like 1 to 10 is not like anything. I really struggled picking 3, just as you said, Scribs. I really struggled picking 3. I think we have a chance. I think Area 51 has a chance. I think Evil Nature has a chance. I think the Baboons could be fantastic. I think the brand could be really good. Like, it's just honestly, like, everybody has a shot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Men in Black would probably be my next one beyond that because I do like them quite a lot. But yeah, who's 11? Oh, I thought
they know who 11 is.
I thought he said who is 11, like he wants us to call out the worst team in the league right now. That feels toxic.
And yes, Piggy, there is the you can't switch position thing. I believe, right, guys? You're not supposed to do that.
It's so
you can't do it in the most offensively obvious off the face-off way every single time. But there is absolutely no way to enforce a lefty man skating up into the zone with the puck.
That rule was put in place before we made it so you can't have a forward as a defensive build and a defenseman as a forward build, which is what they were doing. They were running a D-man on left wing and a forward on left D or right, or I don't remember if it was left or right. And then as soon as the puck dropped, they would just swap places. Yeah. And we were like, that you can't do. Like that, it's going to, I don't know 100%. It's going to be hard to like really say he's not just playing really aggressive and being covered by his guy. The only way that'll give it away is in the defensive zone, to be honest. If that lefty man is out there at the point looking for breakaways.
It could happen.
Could happen. So, anyways. All right. Guys.
We did it.
We're going to post this in the chat and get ruthlessly roasted.
Always.
Yeah. Also in the chat, if you want to.
I think Haas was the nice one. Haas just gave everybody a friggin' B. Like Haas just went like y'all mid.
What's the lowest grade you gave? Who did you give the lowest grade to? Haas. I'm looking right now. A C+ to the Baboons goalie,
are you saying
and a C+ to Area 51's bench. But to be fair, I think I only gave out 1 C+ in the whole thing.
And Eric gave 6, so he's the one that should be getting roasted.
Yeah, he went as low as a C- a couple of times.
I gave out 2 C-, yeah.
Yeah. I just said everyone's mid.
1% correct in the chat.
That's funny.
Prove
All
me
right,
wrong,
guys.
baby. All right.
Sorry it went very long, but that is the joy of doing these sort of special edition live shows. We don't have to come up with an hour and a half of content every single week. We just do one big live show. Um, this will replace the podcast that would normally come out on Monday. So I don't know if I'm going to do another one because what am I going to say? There's no games between now and
Right.
then, I may do one simply to talk about ad drop nonsense, and a little mini McNasties. Um, but we'll see, and hopefully I'll have people with me when I do that. Either way, thank you all very much. This is great. I enjoy live shows. This is fun. This is good stuff.
Yeah,
I've
this
been
was a
missing
lot of
out.
fun, guys. Scribs, thanks for having me. Hoss, you
Yep.
rock. You
Thank
guys
you.
are the best.
So, any last second shout outs?
The chat.
Shout out to both you guys for coming to see me in real life.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Twice.
both these guys.
Twice.
Yep,
I
I'm going for
know.
round
Scribs
two.
Scribs is coming for round 2.
And I'll see you around
Bringing
3
the
in
wife.
September.
That's it, man.
Yeah, we
I'm
need
taking
Eric
a
to play the
real-
This is
piano.
real life friendships out here, guys. This isn't just online.
I'm taking a real chance in bringing my wife around Eric.
I would
So-
be careful. My wife immediately jumps out of the chair and jumps into his arms every time.
She did jump out of the chair and get a
And
pretty
she
big
starts
hug.
buying drinks. So I don't know if
Dude.
it happens.
That's hilarious. Actually, she was making fun of me after hearing the intro to the draft the other day. She was like, "I think I'm gonna have to separate you and Eric." Well, you calm
Yeah.
down.
Rye guy's jealous.
There's no separate. Right guy is jealous.
I know.
He could have lived in New York. It's his own fault.
That's right. He could move. His
No,
job-
anyways.
No.
All right.
Thank you all. We super appreciate you. We will be back to do another rivalry about halfway through the season. And I'm looking forward to that. In the meantime, you'll catch a couple McNasties between now and then. We appreciate each and every one of you. Good luck out there on the ice. I can't wait to see season 1. Do you want to say something real quick, Eric?
No, I was
No,
just
all right.
saying we're gonna do the thing. I was.
Oh
conducting the
yeah, I'm
thing.
doing the thing. Thank you all very much. And until next time, keep the rivalry live.